morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Mika, back at it again with another video. Before we go ahead and get in today's video, let's go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to my channel and your post notification bell is turned on. Okay, now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So for today's video, as you see, we will be doing the lazy girl method, and we are going to be using McCart's Polygel and a Siesta. So what I'm going to do when I do my lazy girl method, I like to do the 2 bead method. So I like to put Polygel all in like the bottom of the nail, like what I'm doing right now. I like to do that and go ahead and pat it out. So I am going to go ahead and keep a clip in real time of me doing this. I'm going in with some isopropyl alcohol as my slip solution, like I always do. And I'm going in with a gel brush that I got off of my cart. And I'm just patting out all of this polygel. And I'm making sure that it's touching from each side of that nail, so then that way when I do flip it over, there's no gaps, it doesn't look funny, you know, everything looks like an acrylic nail. So I'm just making sure that it is patted out evenly, and I'm making sure that it is getting from side to side of the nail. I'm also bringing it up just like halfway up this full cover nail tip, because I don't want to place any around the cuticle area just yet. And I like to do it this way, so when I do apply the nail, this part down here, it's not going to be like sticky, and you know, it's not going to be a mess. So that's why I like to do the 2 bead method. So as you see, I did kind of go in with too much of a polygel after I did that second bead, because when I went in the first time, the polygel did not want to come out of the tube, and I already have little to none, honey. So we're working with, you know, what's left in the bottle. But I did actually use too much for the lazy girl method. You don't want to use a lot of polygel. That's like first things first, don't use a lot of polygel. But I am gonna go ahead and speed this up for you guys. I'm just gonna do 2 more nails on camera, sped up. Now it's time to go in with the cuticle bead, and this is the bead that's going to have the nail adhere to your nail plate. So as I said before, I did go in with too much of a bead around the cuticle area. I was just trying to squeeze out as much as I can, you know, what's left in this tube. So again, I am going to go in with that same polygel brush and alcohol and pat it out. You do want to keep the cuticle area thin, but like I said, I did use too much. So when I did place the nails onto my finger, I did have some spillage, but that is all right, because you can always go in with a hand file and file it off. You can always go in with some cuticle nippers and nip it off, and you can always go in with the e-file and file it off as well. I did go in with the e-file off camera to shape my nails. I did not cure that cuticle bead. It is still wet because now I'm going to place it onto my nail as such, and then I'm going to pop it under this this UV lamp. I'm gonna pop it under this UV lamp, so then that way it can go ahead and cure into place. And now, as you see, I did have some spillage, so I did try to clean it up, but you know, I'm just like, oh well, whatever, I'll clean it up afterwards. Since I did use too much, you do see that underneath the nail it's not cute, so you do want to go ahead and you know, pat that out underneath the nail, so then that way there's no bulkiness, it won't be no discomfort or anything like that. So that is what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch, and I'll hush. So all of the nails are cured into place. I did do a big cure in the big lamp for a total of 60 seconds. Now I'm just going in with some gel cleanser. You can use alcohol to remove that sticky inhibition layer that polygel does leave, and you do not want to keep that sticky layer onto the nail because it will clog any fouls, any e-fouls, any bits. It will clog it up, so make sure you clean that off. And this is how the nails are looking, all foul shaped, buffed, and clean. Now I'm going to go in with a thin layer of transfer foil gel, and I'm going to apply that on the index and the ring finger, just a small thin layer, and I am going to cure it in the big lamp for a total of 60 seconds. So I'm going to apply these transfer foil butterflies onto the index and the ring finger. So when it comes to transfer foil, when it comes to like curing it, I suggest going in for a total of 90 seconds. I went in for a total of 60 seconds here, but I had to do like a lot of rubbing. And you guys are not gonna see that because it was like so long for each finger, because I wanted to make sure that it transferred, you know, correctly onto the nail, and that was partially my fault because I did not cure it for a total of 90 seconds. I suggest 90 seconds or it's gonna like look like that. It's gonna be like really sticky, and I don't like that. Now I'm just going in with some black gel polish and a dotting tool, and I'm trying to achieve a cheetah print onto this entire nail. And I've done cheetah print before I started doing YouTube. It was like a press-on set, which I might start doing some let's create my press-ons, you know, something like that. But yeah, on that press-on set my cheetah print came out very pretty, but I don't know what happened with this one. Like they say, if you don't do it all the time you lose it. So I think I only did that cheetah print one time, and yeah, and now I'm trying to do it again and now it looks like trash. But overall the set did come out pretty good. But I did apply top coat on top of the butterfly, like the entire nail, before I went in with the cheetah print. So if my butterfly looks different on my index finger, it is because I went in with some base coat on top, and I used the wrong base coat, so I had to wipe it off. And then with me wiping it off, the butterfly smudged, so I had to go in with a different butterfly. But I am gonna achieve the cheetah print on top of this nail as well. And I also went on top of the nail with a top coat before I did my cheetah print. So with the middle nail, I caught myself trying to do a V cut cheetah print and it didn't really turn out like that, but it turned out cute, so I'm satisfied with it. Excuse me. So I'm satisfied with it, y'all. Now I'm going to go in with McCart's Bling Bling gel liner, and I am going to do a V a V cut at the bottom, and a V cut in the middle, and a V cut by the cheetah print. Okay gang, so now I'm gonna go in with some McCart's rhinestone nail glue gel, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit right there around the cuticle area, down the center of the nail, and I'm just gonna apply 3 gold rhinestones, small rhinestones there. I should have jazzed it up a little bit more, but it was a lot going on with the cheetah print and the butterflies anyway, so I didn't want to, you know, do too much. So I'm glad I kept it that way. So now I am going to go in with a matte top coat, and I am going to apply that on top of all of the nails, and I am going to cure that for a total of 60 seconds. And this is how the nails are looking. I did go ahead and cure everything. I like how everything turned out. The cheetah print could be better, but this is how they're looking, and I really like them. If you guys like how the nails turned out, go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you can, go ahead and like the video. I really would appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications. But this is the end of the video, you guys. You know I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I don't have to say it twice. Bye.
Seduce, escape, I'ma spin